Okay, today I'm going to be reviewing HTLT supplement NAC, which stands for N-acetyl-L-cysteine. I hope you can see it all there. I don't know if you can see the fine print, but anyway, it's probably not going to be possible to see the fine print. But hopefully you can see it on their website. Anyway, all I can do is leave it here for now. Anyway, so yeah, I've used this supplement actually on and off for quite a few years now. I found different doses of NAC can potentiate different purposes. Obviously, it's known for like liver health, and in the medical community, it's used for treating acetaminophen overdose, or maybe just from high schoolers buying Tylenol T1 pills from Walmart just to try to get the codeine and you know, you can't do. You got to cancel out the acetaminophen, so kids take it like to take it for it. Uh, just the NAC can cancel out the acetaminophen sometimes. Like I said, used all sorts of for reasons. I've often used it in the past. I found like very subtle doses taken for long periods of time can actually have small effects on both my behavior and personality. I find I'm more consistent in my daily routine on it. Uh, However, I gotta confess, in this particular instance earlier this year, that was not what I was using it for. That's just what I have used it for in the previous decade for. But actually, no, this time, so I got a little bit of a story to tell, and it's hard to tell off the top of my head. I kind of wrote it down right here, so I'm just gonna read off here. But basically, earlier this year, I had the intention of testing one of HTLT's, one of the other products. It was actually called Turk Builder Plus. They already had another turkesterone product, on their web page there, on their supplement site, called I think it was called Ecti Builder. But apparently, this one Turk Builder Plus was much better because this time I think the turkesterone came from Uzbekistan, where I guess the plant where it comes from, Juga turkestana, I guess this time was being grown in more cooler climates, and so there's more turkesterone in the plant compared to I think where they were getting it before was from China. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. There's a whole other video for that. Greg Doucette's made a bunch of videos. Or at least one very good thorough video on that. But anyway, earlier, like in May or June, I wanted to test out the turkesterone product, and I bought one of their new turkesterone Builder Plus. But then I got sidetracked. Basically, my parents offered to let me use their beach house here in Prince Edward, Rhode Island for 2 weeks. They were going to go out on a sailing trip, a 2 week vacation. So basically for me, that was like an opportunity I couldn't pass up. Which, as far as testing, like supplement products goes, like that kind of went out the window because for me it was sort of party time, So sort of like doing a lot of drinking, doing some other recreational stuff that I'll get into a bit. But anyway, I couldn't really test the Turk Builder Plus, but I was still taking it because I still had to ride my bicycle into town, which was 20 kilometers away. The grocery store was 20 kilometers away. The gym was 20 kilometers away, so I'd have to bike 20 kilometers in, 20 kilometers back, sometimes with groceries. So I was like, you know what, this Turk Builder probably works. I'm gonna still taking it, and so I took between 2 and 3 pills a day, and I was still thinking of writing a review for it, but my knee jerk react I couldn't feel anything just because I was getting wasted every single night. And my knee jerk reaction was 3 out of 5 stars. But honestly, I just knew I couldn't review it just because I was just doing too much other stuff. So anyway, that's when I decided to buy their NAC product right here, just because I figured, you know what, if I just give my liver a boost, then I should be good to go. I can drink all I want. I can do any other sort of stuff, and I can, still have good performance on my bicycle and in the gym. And you might notice I even got my bicycle right here. I like to ride in my room sometimes. Got it attached to a trainer and everything like that. So I was good to go. I had all the equipment I need to do performance tests as far as cardio was concerned. in the weight room, I was honestly, just because of all the booze, the drugs, and just the fact that I'm 235 pounds and I have to ride 40 kilometers, 20 kilometers to the gym and 20 kilometers to the back, that even if I was on like trend steroids, there's no way I was gonna have like a good workout in the weight room. You know, I was just tired from all the cycling, tired from all the booze, and I was, tired from all the other stuff. So even with this like NAC, hoping I can at least have some good workouts on the bikes, because like NAC is good for like fixing hangovers, all that. I just knew I wasn't gonna have any like setting any PRs on the bench press or anything like that. Uh, but even after I bought this, it did fix my hangovers, and I did have a couple of decent workouts. But it probably wasn't right till the very end, when I was like starting to run kind of low on the Turk Builder Plus, that I really had some like breakthrough performances on the bicycle. In fact, I had one really good workout. It was like an hour and 44 minutes. So I was like right on this thing right here. It was here up here in my room. I set my air conditioner to 18 degrees, so nice and cool. Don't have to worry about the heat. And it wasn't a PR workout, but it was one of the best workouts I had done in over a year. And it was actually the night after I drank 500 milliliters of vodka and 1100 milligrams of DXN, which I don't know if you know, that stands for dextromethyl. Well, I won't get into that, and never mind. Anyway, it was basically, I was able to do an amazing near PR workout on the bike, like the day after like getting just completely trashed. So imagine like having nearly one of the best half marathons of your life, say the day after you just got like, the day after your wedding night, where you got wasted, having sex all night with your wife, and just whatever. It's just something. And so that's when I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I gotta at least give Turk Builder Plus. I don't know if I'm still in a good place to review it. Thank God I had this. There's no, even with like Turk Builder and taking other stuff like GO2 Max, which I was. Oh yeah, that's one other thing. I was taking GO2 Max too, but I've been taking GO2 Max for a while. Uh, there's no way I would have been able to do that one workout, that one test on this bike if I didn't have this. So, you know what? I'm gonna give this one 5 out of 5 stars. I kind of already knew before I took it. It was probably I was probably already gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars, just because my positive experience I've had with it in the past. Anyway, so yeah, it's a great supplement. I just don't think it's good for, not only for liver health. I think it can help with possibly addictive behaviors too, which is something I've had a problem with in the past. And so yeah, it's a great supplement. N-acetyl-L-cysteine, NAC from HTLT. Yeah.